1989 Texas v. Johnson. 1989 decision. This is the Rehnquist court, and Rehnquist himself said, no, you should not be allowed to burn an American flag. You allow people to burn an American flag, then they're going to be fucking cussing on goddamn YouTube fucking channels and shit. Red, white, and blue, we spit on you. You stand for plunder. You will go under. So this is Johnson. And Texas is going to go against Johnson because, hey, you can't burn the American flag. That's desecration, you son of a bitch. Let's start with the holding and then go back to what the case is made of. So here is the holding. I want to say is Brennan. If there's a bedrock principle underlying the First Amendment, it's that the government may not prohibit the expression of an idea simply because society finds the idea itself offensive or disagreeable. Such as supporting Palestine, right? Just because you support Palestine, that's not going to get you arrested or attacked or deported. We have not recognized an exception to this principle, even where our flag has been involved. That the government may not prohibit expression simply because it disagrees with its message is not dependent on the particular mode in which one chooses to express an idea. We are tempted to say, in fact, that the flag's deservedly cherished place in our community will be strengthened, not weakened, by our holding today. Our decision is a reaffirmation of the principles of freedom and inclusiveness that the flag best reflects, and of the conviction that our toleration of criticism such as Johnson's is a sign and source of our strength. Indeed, one of the proudest images of our flag, the one immortalized in our own national anthem, is of the bombardment. It survived at Fort McHenry. This is War of 1812. It is the nation's resilience, not its rigidity, that Texas sees reflected in the flag, and it is that resilience that we reassert today. Yeah, so Justice William Brennan. William Brennan is shown right here with, Mr. fucking cool guy here with a cool slick back. Hey, I'm William Brennan, and I got this slick back. Oh, yeah. So William Brennan has got this slick back right here, right? And then you got ACLU's legal director to step down. I think David Cole was the one that had represented the guy. So William Brennan, he also mentioned this the First Amendment literally forbids the abridgment only of speech, but we have long recognized that its protection does not end at the spoken or written word. So that's interesting. Here is the breakdown of the Rehnquist Court 1989 case, Texas v. Johnson, 5-4. Sandra Day O'Connor, what an asshole. John Paul Stevens, what a prick. Byron Raymond White, what a douchebag. And Rehnquist himself, hey, you can't be burning no flags. So fucking 4 douchebags, right? This douchebag here, I don't think it's nice. It's not very pertinent. Look at this fucking bow tie. And look at this fucking face. Hey, you shouldn't be burning the American flag because, that's not nice. But he was at a protest. It's fucking speech, you motherfucker. If anything, he stole the fucking flag. Let's look at the details to what had actually happened. In 1984, at a Republican delegates gathered in Dallas, Texas, to renominate President Ronald Reagan for president. Outside, a group of demonstrators gathered to protest the Reagan administration's foreign policy. It was the Cold War. One of the protesters, Gregory Lee Johnson. Gregory Lee Johnson was also called Joey. So Gregory Lee Johnson, was given a U.S. flag stolen by another protester. Johnson proceeded to soak the flag in kerosene and set it on fire. While he burned the flag, other protesters encircled him and chanted, "America, the red, white, and blue, we spit on you." No one was injured or threatened with an injury during the incident. However, many witnesses were offended. They were really, really offended. Soon after the event, Dallas police arrested Johnson for violating a Texas penal code that made it illegal to desecrate a venerable object. Hey, that's a venerable object. You can't desecrate that. So apparently They're going to knock this damn law down so you can desecrate venerable objects. What exactly is venerable? When I think venerable, I kind of think what, like statues of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, according a great deal of respect, especially because of age, wisdom, or character. Hey, that's really venerable. You're not allowed to. One of the protesters, Gregory Lee Johnson, was given a U.S. flag stolen by another protester. Johnson proceeded to soak the flag. We already said that. Let's see here. Dallas police arrested him, although represented by famous defense attorneys David D. Cole and William Kunstler. Johnson was sentenced to a year in jail and a $2,000 fine in a Texas district court. Johnson appealed his case to the Texas Fifth Court of Appeals, which in 1986 reaffirmed the district court's decision. However, the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals overturned Johnson's conviction on the grounds that Johnson's burning of the flag was symbolic speech protected by the First Amendment. Texas officials and asked the U.S. Supreme Court to hear the case. Gregory Joey Johnson, he's part of the Revolutionary Communist Party. Hey, I'm part of the Revolutionary Communist Party. What you doing? Why you part of that? Cause you know I am. So this is, you know, when he's a lot older and fatter. Here is when he was younger and more idealistic. This is his lawyer. I don't know who this guy is. This guy's going to take it to the Supreme Court, right? I bet he's the one that's actually arguing the case. Here's what Justice Stevens says. However, the case had been wrongly decided. The American flag's unique status as a symbol of patriotism and national unity outweighed the importance of being able to engage in symbolic speech. Therefore, the government could and should constitutionally be allowed to prohibit flag burning. Yeah, cool fucking guy there. So who are the cool guys? Alright, so the cool guys was William J. Brennan, Thurgood Marshall, Harry A. Blackmun, Antonin Scalia, Anthony M. Kennedy. So Kennedy, Scalia, Blackmun, Thurgood Marshall, and William J. Brennan were all okay with burning the flag at the 1984 Republican National Convention in Dallas, Texas. Texas v. Johnson, 1989. This is his lawyer, Joey's lawyer. Good old Joey. Good old Gregory Lee Johnson Joey. So, can you burn an American flag? You can, but is it allowed? Is it constitutional? Is it legal? Is it lawful? Yes, 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 yes.